So sold to the highest bidder. It wasn't even the highest bidder, it was actually the second highest bidder. So in this video, watch how Alex Betts took this house from nothing and now is making nearly £40,000 and adding value to this wonderful street. Hey, so we're here with Alex Betts. This is his first flip that he's going to do, that he's going to tell us about. So how much you buy this for anyway?
So I found this actually on Rightmove, and it was up for 90,000, and we managed to negotiate down to 85.
Wow, nice. 85, yeah. So you done some of the work yourself?
Practically all the work ourselves, 90%.
And you paid yourself for it as well?
Oh, of course we did.
Yeah, so look, so this is good for tradespeople to be watching this because, if you're doing the work anyway, you might as well make more money and own the assets and make some bigger money. So what was the total cost all in all? I know you paid yourself, but all the materials.
So with the purchase price, all the legals and the professional fees, and then the actual refurb itself, total price comes to 130,000.
So 130,000 all in, and you had an offer, but it fell through.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, but so that was at what?
That was at £161,000 above asking.
£161,000 fell through. So now.
And now we got a second offer, which come through literally 2 weeks after they'd backed out at 157,500. So a little bit less, but not to worry about.
That's good. But obviously, when you follow the process and you're buying in areas where there is demand, because obviously the house is going, one falls through, just another one comes along, you're still getting it. So all in all, how much profit is that?
All in all, we've got £27,500 profit, and then also the labour that we've actually paid ourselves for was about £11,000.
So you're making like £38,000.
Yeah.
£38,000 just from one deal. But this is not the only deal that you got, is it?
No, on the next street we've got another property that we've just finished, and that's just gone live on market. And them numbers are a little bit more tasty than this one. Yeah,
good. And there's also another opportunity just here, right?
Yeah, so again, part of my coach Lewis at Real Life, he got me onto doing the direct to vendor letter campaign. So I actually live in this area, I live in the village, literally on the next road, and it was just like, right, get out and get delivering letters. So I delivered probably about 50-60 letters in the space of like 2 days. And then the only person that's rang me back is literally the only one I wanted to ring back, ideally, which is just behind us, the bungalow, which could potentially have quite some further developments on.
Yeah, which is perfect. So what Alex is looking for is, okay, there's house, gap. That used to be a gap, but now it's filled with a house, a new build. Yeah, so we got house, gap. So there's a good chance that probably 1, 2, maybe even 3 or 4 if we get creative. Yeah, so if you can make like nearly 40k off one, what can you make off 4 that you actually build from scratch?
Oh, majorly, man, because we could do most of the work ourselves, so we're making so much wages and then obviously making the actual profit at the end.
Now we're cooking, that's it. Yeah, so I think now we've got to go inside. Now we've set it up, let's go inside, yeah? So, hey, we're just in the middle of a real life on tour. This is what we do for our community. It's like meet up, share value, give some coaching, some mentoring. So we're just in the middle of that. But tell us about this kitchen and what did you do here?
So this kitchen originally, it were actually just behind there. There's a steel beam that we put in, and we've opened it up because it just had a galley kitchen right at the end. Typical for your 2-bed terrace. So yeah, we just opened it up because we wanted to really make the kitchen, usually you can't really do anything in your kitchen because there's not much space. So we thought, right, we can open it up where, we've got places where people can sit at the breakfast bar and actually make use of the space.
And the thing is that sells houses for this type of strategy is having good kitchens, good bathrooms, and then obviously the number of bedrooms and the location.
So most of these properties, they literally only have one toilet in them. So they've only got one toilet in the bathroom upstairs, and what we found is, being a plumber, always had a downstairs toilet. So we've actually added that downstairs toilet down there, and what we found is usually it adds about £4,000 to £5,000 to the value of a property.
Wow, there you go, write that one down. Yeah, let's go and have a look what you did upstairs. It was 2 beds, but you've made it now 3, right?
Yes, so yeah, it was originally 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, and we've now made it into 3 bedrooms with a nice family bathroom.
Yeah, so this bathroom you moved?
Yes, so originally this door wasn't here at all, and this was all just like the second bedroom, all this side of the house, and then the very back room there, that was originally the bathroom.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, these nice little touches, good designs, being a plumber, but you obviously don't have to be a plumber to come up with these ideas, is, just makes it all that more attractive for the saleability.
Yeah, so essentially what we did we just put a stud wall bang in the middle of here, just wide enough to put a nice family bath in. And now we've got a nice brand new family bathroom.
And you now you got 2 bedrooms down here as well. Yeah, so master's down there, I guess.
Yeah, so we've got the master at the end.
2 small rooms.
This was originally the bathroom. Yeah, this was originally the bathroom, but you know, it's quite big for a normal bathroom. It's just thought better as a bedroom.
Yeah, good. Well, look, you put it into another bracket, which is obviously what we teach, which is you take a 2 bed into a 3 bed, 3 bed into a 4 bed. You've widened the kitchen. You added a toilet. 5K for a toilet. I love it. Yeah, and good, nice garden space for someone to get creative because you've not done too much with it yourself yet. But yeah, so much opportunity around here, and this is just one of them. So, oh, the cellar. Let's get back to the cellar.
So it was just a cellar originally, but obviously rammed full of crap. And
was it just like the normal brick?
Yep, just normal brick cellar. Nothing on the floor. But then what we decided to do is actually make use of it.
So you put all this floor in?
Yeah, so originally we'd got, it was just like quite uneven flooring, so we put a bit of self-leveling down, and then, you know, working on a building site, you know, when the sites are clearing up, the site agents pretty much ring us and they say, come and bring a trailer and just take everything that's here, otherwise we're just going to have to pay to get rid of it. So
who gave you this?
We had literally about 60, 70 scaffold boards. And it was just a case of, right, let's plane them all down. So we planed them all down and made use of recycled material and then T-coiled it.
You guys having a lot of fun doing all this stuff.
Yeah, man.
Making these things, all the other stuff. So it's now it makes sense what the wood theme is all about. Yeah, so this must be low if I have to look.
So again, like this, I know this doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't add any monetary value, but in terms of like feasibility to sell it easier, like the lady who was actually buying it, she came down, saw it, and she's just like, oh my god, like I can actually wash my clothes and hang them up somewhere.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, added value, like the thing is about the flip strategy, it's only going to be worth what someone is willing to pay for it. So anything that you can add that creates saleability, okay, it might not be putting it into a higher bracket, but like it is the difference between them buying this or something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you look at all the houses here that are not done up, the average kind of standard coming to the market, this is already standing out. So yeah, it's not like saying I'm going to add another 20k to it, but like if you don't sell the property, it could cost you 20k in holding on to it, not selling it for God knows how long.
Totally agree.
Yeah, so there we go. So great job.